What's going on, guys? We have a couple of Pixel device updates to talk about. One that's kind of more housekeeping and one that I think is quite a bit more significant. We're going to start off with Pixel phones. This is the October 2025 update, and you can see on the screen right here the devices applicable are the Pixel 7 all the way through the Pixel 10 Pro XL. Strangely enough, the Pixel 10 Pro Fold not on there. It's going to be arriving here at my personal place of residence tomorrow sometime. So if you want to see my unboxing and first impressions of the Pixel 10 Pro Fold, definitely hit that subscribe button. We're going to have a lot of content coming on that. For the changes themselves, you can see here, it's a lot of bug fixes. Fixes for screen flickering, frozen or fuzzy displays under certain conditions, system instability, semi-transparent background would persist after the camera was launched, the flashlight status doesn't appear in the at-a-glance widget, and then for UI crashes. So nothing too earth-shattering, crazy going on there, but there is another update that is rolling out, and you may have noticed that for the first time in quite a while, I'm wearing a smartwatch. This is my Pixel Watch number 2. And the reason that I pulled this thing back out is twofold. One, because that Pixel 10 Pro Fold is coming tomorrow, and I want to kind of like re-immerse myself in the Pixel ecosystem for that review period. Pixel Buds, Pixel Watch, Pixel 10 Pro Fold, but also because there's a big update coming to the Pixel Watch 2 and the Pixel Watch 3, which gives these watches the new Material 3 Expressive look that was debuted with the Pixel Watch 4. So let's take a look at the changes there. So the first thing I'll say is that whenever I installed this update for the first few minutes, man, it was not running well at all. This thing got hot and it was very, very laggy. So if that happens to you, give it some time. It should smooth up a little bit. But what you're going to see when you first boot this thing up is it's going to ask you how you want to theme the device. Do you want to pick a color, or do you want to use the color that is on your watch face? And you can choose between those things. It's very, very reminiscent of what we have on something like a normal Pixel device, where you can sort of choose your colors down there. It's very, very similar to that experience, obviously just on a watch. If you scroll down and get to your quick settings, you can see that is definitely different. And the icons are kind of like rolling, and you know, kind of like taking into account the shape of that round screen as they kind of roll off the edge of the screen. I think that looks very, very good. Likewise, looking at the notifications, if there's the option to clear all, it's also kind of like a little half circle and it's rounded as well. The weather application, the widget looks different. Yeah, you can see kind of the little shape I'm talking about right there at the bottom of that one. Everything is just kind of like matching the shape of the screen, I think, a little bit better. You can see the app drawer here, just a more cohesive overall look. In your settings, this is under display, you can see the color theme option. So what I might do here, since my Pixel Watch 2 is going to be jade, I can either pick this jade color, or I can change my watch face to be jade, and it will just adopt that color if I go with this option, which is actually what I had done. But you can set this to be whatever you want it to be. Looking at this watch face here, you can see clicking on that little pin, I can go through different colors, and whatever I pick, it should just sort of pick that up and carry that out throughout the rest of the interface. For the sake of the video, we'll go with this aqua color, and it will automatically apply that theme. And now when you go into your quick settings, everything matches. That does match my watch band a little bit better, so maybe that would be smarter to go with that route instead. I must admit that I'm pretty impressed with how well the Pixel Watch 2 is still holding up and running this new look to the OS. Granted, it's nothing like super heavy, intense that it's having to do, but still, Pixel Watch 4 is now out, and I'm still wearing the Pixel Watch 2 for this, and it seems like it's running it very, very well. I guess I'll find out over the next week or so as I'm reviewing the 10 Pro Fold and wearing that watch how it's actually holding up. But I think if you've got the Pixel Watch 2, you're probably safe to go ahead and upgrade to this and enjoy the new look, enjoy Material 3 Expressive. I mean, just look at that now playing screen. Look at the squiggly lines and so forth. I mean, how could you not How could you not be excited for that? So guys, let me know if you notice anything else cool in this update for the Pixel Watch 2 or 3. Those are the watches that are getting this update. If you're still like my wife and you're using Pixel Watch 1, you're not going to be getting this update, at least not currently. Unfortunately, it's a kind of older, slower processor, so that's not super surprising at this point. But if you do have it, let me know if there's anything else that you've spotted in there. Go ahead and drop some comments down below as well, things you might want to have me look at in that initial brief first impressions video of the 10 Pro Fold. I'll see you tomorrow for that video. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.